What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 277 of the STS Guys. I am Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
And we are the STS Guys, a podcast that sits around, shoot the shit, and talks about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What's going on, Larry?
Hey, Jeremy. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, buddy.
You know,
how's baseball going? I said that's why we missed the last couple of weeks. It's baseball season.
Yeah, and these past 2 weekends were the only weekends where there were back-to-back games. Usually, it's like you're at game, and then they're away for a week, and then they're back. Right? It's every other week, but this last 2 weeks are back-to-back. It was a lot because we went like Monday and Tuesday because like Elizabeth's friends came and like so we went Monday and Tuesday. We went Saturday, Sunday, and then we went the next Saturday. It was a lot of baseball, and they're not playing very well, but that's okay. Other than that, it's
so much.
Other than that, it's a good time, but they're not playing very well, so it's a little less fun.
Hey, that just makes it a good deal for next year.
Yeah, exactly. They can't raise the prices, or at least they shouldn't raise the prices, because they definitely raised the prices this year after they went to the World Series. So
exactly,
like they got the hey, we're good bump,
or a little bit cheaper because hey, let's get some butts and seats.
Yeah, exactly. They I hadn't thought about that yet, but that's a good point. If we decide to do it again, hopefully it means like same prices.
You already know you're gonna do it again.
Most likely we will. Most likely we will.
It's like the same Comic-Con argument. It's like I don't know. This
once we're in, we're in for life. Well, I was thinking about it too. Like it is very similar to Comic-Con. It's one of those things that like we get better at as time goes on too. Right? Like there's giveaways and stuff that we have our ways of getting extras at, and like we just get better at things as time goes on. So yeah, it's like it's one of those things that like it would be hard to let go because I see the opportunities and I feel like I'm getting better at it, even though it's just ridiculous baseball games that I'm sitting there not even playing. But sometimes you got to get a bobblehead and you got to sell it on eBay for whatever. So
hey, you gotta have the bobblehead. You gotta have.
Yeah,
I'm just glad that they still do it. Like they still do the bobbleheads.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks are pretty good about it. They have a few bobbleheads, a lot of jerseys. People like the cheap free jerseys too. That's not for me. So those are not keeps for me. Those are an easy $50 bill. So I'm happy. I'm happy every jersey day. Yeah, I don't know. That's like they do pretty good on the giveaways. So
no, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it very much. If you knew all the detail, or you were there with me, you would feel like it was very Comic-Con like, where we're kind of scheming to do better.
You know how much I appreciate basically. I said if there's a system that you can game and to take basically advantage of, and you can get some type of profit out of it at the same point in time.
Yeah,
I am 100% in.
Right. Yep. It is definitely up your alley, and my wife likes it too. So it's good times. But we should probably say
it's been a week.
Hey, there's Scott's voice. I made something this morning. I will show you. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I thought it was pretty fun. So I was messing around on the ChatGPT AI image creator thing, and I'm like, hey, give me a comic book cover of the STS Guys, and this is what it came up with. I think I put in like superheroes, but they have a podcast, and it came up with 4 guys, different kind of looking superheroes. There's this big buff guy with glasses, this YouTube guy, and my favorite is this green STS guy who just has STS all on his chest. I
just want to understand what the PR stand for.
Well, I have an answer to that question, Jeremy. So, right, it did this comic book style, and then like the ChatGPT image generator, like once it makes it, it gives you like a couple options, like, hey, do you want to make it like, a foily looking cover, or like it gives you some suggestions to improve it.
Yeah.
So one of them was like, hey, do you want us to make this like animation style? Like, yeah, let's go for it. Hold on. Animation style, bam. All right, cool. So it's the same thing, almost the same poses, but they're more cartoony. I appreciated the auto-generated quotes. PR guy says, "Let's go." The glasses guy.
The double stay classy.
yeah. The STS guy, green STS guy says, "Stay classy." His crotch is also saying, "Stay classy." I thought that's what that one was. And this YouTube button guy just says, "Duh." So it's ChatGPT. It's not perfect, but okay. So the suggested prompts on this, one of them was, would you like us to take, should I take this image and make like a collectible card of each of the members? I'm like, absolutely. You know me well. So it made PR guy, Jeremy. It's public relations. So, right, it's got STS guys at the top, got nice PR guy label. It does a little bio, right? So it's the fearless leader and master of public relations. Alter ego, not entered by me, Larry. I thought it was great that ChatGPT knew that Larry was a member of the STS guys. No guaranteed, no prompts by me, nothing like that. That was pure like internet scrubbing. That it's like, hey, here's Larry. I have bad news though. I wasn't able to make any more because my free thing ran out. So I don't know who these other guys are. It stopped me after this one, but I thought it was pretty great.
Here's like, go back.
Yeah.
I'm obviously it's podcast time guy because I said like the glasses, right? Like,
yeah.
That has to be.
It has to.
I have to basically be the blue guy.
Yep. I think Scott's the green guy. I feel like, especially in the comic booky one, I feel like that's got to be Scott. But I have no idea who the YouTube button guy is.
That's Ian.
Yeah, that's almost what I thought. I'm like, it almost feels like a kid.
Honoring STS guy Ian.
Yeah, he looks right. He almost looks a little bit younger too. So
well, and here's the thing. Like, so it could be Ian, it could be Mike, it could be Ed, it could be anybody because it's masked, right? So it's the masked.
Until we get the alter ego card, and then maybe it'll tell us who ChatGPT thinks is the current fourth STS guy. But yeah, I like your idea. It's you. It's everybody. It's every man, every listener. It's Mike, Nate, Leo. It's everybody.
It's our YouTube friends. Like
that's why he's got the button. I get it. I like it. So if you haven't tried making comic book covers on ChatGPT, might be something to try.
Okay. Well, one, I'm literally know what rabbit hole I'm falling into. I said after the episode, because I also have a premium account. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy it because it's been fun.
It's honestly it's worth it. For multiple different factors. Like it's done a really, really good job of doing a couple things for me. It's done a really good job day trading for me.
Oh really? That's crazy. I mean, kind of makes sense.
It's crazy. It's had some good stock picks.
Nice.
And then the other thing that it's done, where is it? Let me find it. So here I gotta share this. This is because this is why I paid for the premium version. Not sponsored by GPT, but
hey, everybody's kind of sponsored by GPT nowadays.
Because I'm like, so even with like the basic like free version, I've tricked it into doing things for me.
Oh, okay.
So let me find specifically. So right now I'm actually having it hack together a day trading like stock app. I said for me.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a lot of code that I see you scrolling through.
App development at all.
Right.
It has literally guided me through everything like step by step, where I actually have like an installable version where I actually submitted it to the App Store. I'm actually
Awesome.
pending verification right
Dude,
now.
that's awesome. That is very cool.
Like what's them, but here, let me. I'm trying to find where I basically started to trick it into doing stuff for me because it's pretty awesome. Once you can like, where is that? Wish you could search.
Oh yeah.
Your
You've
chats.
got right. It's
But
you've had the
anyways,
ongoing project. Like it's
what I started doing as with it was oh yeah, here it is. So there's like different tiers of ChatGPT, right?
right.
So like there's like the cheapest tier, which are like, hey, it lets you have like unlimited like tokens and stuff, but it's like it'll do what you want, but it's kind of slow.
Okay.
So what I have it do every time, because I literally know nothing about, like I said, app development.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, just give me something where I can copy and paste it every time, like regenerate, like literally rebuild the entire code base. Every single change you make, rebuild the entire code base, so I can literally just drop it in.
Yeah, so you don't have to edit or whatever.
Yeah, so I don't have to edit it. Like I said, anything.
Yeah.
And so it started doing it. Did it perfectly fine because like you can actually like chain the commands together. But then it started to say like, hey, this is gonna take like 90 minutes for a full rebuild. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks.
That's a long time. Yeah.
That's a long time. I'm like, okay, let's do this. You're now a team of 20 coders. Replicate yourself and do this.
Nice.
And then he's like, I love this. I'm going to activate this 20 team virtual development team.
Nice.
And then cut the time down to 15 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. And so it went from like 90 minutes down to 25 to 30 minutes. I'm
totally
like,
fair.
I'm like, okay. Now that guess what? You've been promoted. Now that you have 20, you now have 100. And then here's what's crazy. Then it started to replicate itself, split itself out into engineering teams that do different things.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
And then it started.
Yeah.
Here's where it got nuts. It started talking to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
So it started like passing commands back and forth to each other. So I literally just let it spin. That's and crazy. Like it was spitting out new apps like every like 10 minutes.
Very cool. Yeah. No, that's crazy, right? Like it's kind of self-thinking at that point, right? Where it's like it can collaborate amongst itself.
Yeah, and then and then it finished literally all the code, and then and it got to a where I was able to launch it. I actually have it on my GitHub.
Nice.
Oh crap! I forgot my sign-in key because I don't have my Touch ID on my laptop enabled. But no, so I sort of let me download it and actually like said like install it on my phone. I'm like, hey,
that's cool.
I'm gonna throw it in the App Store for for $1. I said just to see. So I'm
see how many dollars you can get.
I'm pending approval right now.
Cool. I like it. I think that is awesome. That is just another thing to encourage me to just pay and see
it's the $18 or whatever it is. Like,
as long as you're using it, like if I stop using it, I'll cancel it. But right, as long as you're using it, like $20 or less.
Here, like, I got an idea. I'll just throw it on the STS guys. I'll throw it on the STS guys email.
That too.
And then I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll throw it on the STS guys email.
Right. Yeah, cool. Good idea.
Yeah, let me give me like a day or so. I'll switch it over.
Okay. Just let me know.
No. Hey, everyone, we're all kosher over here. We're all kosher. we're all kosher.
Hey,
STS guys cutting corners, and it wouldn't be.
I like it. I think that I think that it's definitely worth some time of mine to prioritize and come up with some stuff.
I literally use it almost every day for different things. And so like I have a comic logging application that I've been developing too. Cool. So it scrapes
nice.
When you basically scan a book, it'll scrape literally all the information as well as all the pricing, like I said, from the latest eBay sales.
That's
so that way,
amazing.
Like, hey, if you're at a show, I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna take a picture of this comic, and it'll literally swipe in, like I said, all of the latest eBay sales, so you can actually see like, hey, is this good? Is it a good buy? Is it a bad buy? I said what's going on. So I'm throwing that, I said, in another app that I'm
That's cool.
packing together right now.
That's cool. I like it. I thought of something, but I lost it. Like I thought of a similar, like I'm like, hey, this could be useful for this, and I lost it. No, that's really cool. Like I said, and throw it in for $1, $5, and a couple people want to, or throw it in for $1. Some people start buying it. You raise it to $5.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna put it on there for 99 cents. Yeah, and then what I originally bought it for was I'm like, hey, start managing my my side investment portfolio.
No, yeah.
And it's done very well. I said making some picks. I said over the last just a few weeks, and so
that's cool. Like, I mean, it's grabbing data, right? It's grabbing available public data and making then assumptions.
Yeah, it does a pretty good job. It does
the research for you where you might not be able to find the right I don't know, like PR releases or something, like right, yeah, like it's all public information. It's just doing it for you. So what led me to that comic book cover is I was trying to make a thumbnail today. It didn't work. I was trying to make a thumbnail of a like a punk rock concert flyer. It didn't like it. It was hitting me with copyrights. I'm like, dude, like copyrights for what? But whatever. So I wasn't able to get that. But earlier this week, I was thinking I need some punk rock flyers based on like fake TV bands. So
that's amazing.
This is the first one. It gets better. So like, right. So I just literally was like, hey, make me like a monochromatic punk rock flyer for Big Mountain Punch Cake, the band, John Redcord's band from King of the Hill. I had just watched the episode where Hank goes to the Arlen Barn and gets that meatloaf sandwich. So I'm like, hey, they're playing at the Arlen Barn. I think it was Saturday. It was probably set last Saturday, May 17th. Like it spit me out these like Rock'em Sock'em Robots is the main image. I'm like, cool, whatever. Like, what else can you do? So it like edited. I forget exactly what the prompt was here, but it gave me a robot that looks awful lot like Bender. Right, I added like the one night only. It's starting to get better. I didn't love this one because it's very Bender-like robot, but whatever. It worked. I didn't know exactly what to do, so then I'm like, just give me something super abstract. This one was super abstract. But then I was thinking, what other bands are there? And then I remember the Bluegrass episode. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. And then I was thinking, what other music stuff is there? Duh, Chuck Mangione. So I'm like, give me a Chuck Mangione poster playing at the Arlen Barn. Done. Great.
Please, Larry. Great please image. Please tell me you took this one step further and actually bought the domain thearlenbarn.com. And
it's available. It's available. I didn't yet, but it is available. Yes. I was kind of surprised, but then not really surprised because it's not really a thing. But thearlenbarn.com is available. I did check because it wanted to make a QR code too. Yeah. Like it's right. One of the prompts was like, should I add a QR code? I'm like, that's cool, but I'm like, where would it go?
Yeah, that is like it's too like
it's too much, and like who cares? Yeah, I'm like who cares? But I did add, so I had to add Megalomart presents Chuck Mangione because of course Megalomart would present it. It changed the image a little bit. I like the first one better. It's a little crisper, but the second one's also kind of good because it's really like bad. It's like it's not very good quality. Like
so now you need to modify this one to have like exploding propane tanks in the background.
Oh yeah, that would be good. The yes from that episode. So yeah, like I forget what this last one was, but it just kept deteriorating the quality. I'm like, whatever. But anyway, so after I made Chuck Mangione, this is where the Dale Gribble Bluegrass experience came in. Like this one was awful. Like every word, like almost every word is misspelled, right? Dale Gribble. I'm not sure what your favorite month is, but mine definitely is September. There's so many typos. It's all spelled wrong. Like, man, like it had been doing such a good job, like on all the other spelling. It looked good. This one kind of crapped out, but I'm like, all right, so take the man, because it's just some generic cowboy guy. I'm like, make him look like Dale Gribble from King of the Hill and fix your spelling, please. So it made him look like Dale Gribble, fixed the spelling, threw a nice little Texas up on there. I'm like, all right, now we're getting somewhere, right? Like I cleaned it up because it was kind of repetitive at some spots. This one was just ridiculous. Again, it like went from kind of cool quality to like really bad, but it's almost like
here's the thing.
It feels real though. Like it's
this one would work, but on like what you do is you put it on like a neon, like said like
that's
like paper, like
the
neon
concert flyers
the
used to be.
handout
Yeah.
concert papers, right?
Yeah. The bright green or like a bright orange.
Green or the bright orange.
Yeah, I mean it's bad quality, but like that's what it's supposed to be. Like same with the Chuck Mangione one. I'm like, it got worse, but like somehow it kind of got better. So yeah, give me that one. This one was pretty cool too. Like a lot of lightning bolts and a Texas flag, so you can't go wrong with that. And then it did a really nice color one. It just threw the Texas flag over the name, which didn't really work good, and it kind of misspelled Gribble. Oh yeah. Then there's one more. I wanted to do a crisscross one, like crisscross style picture of Bobby and Joseph. ChatGPT did not know who Joseph was. It gave this random kid. It started out okay, like, but I'm like, all right, screw that. Get this Joseph kid out of here, who's not even Joseph. So I just made Bobby Hill. He's going to be at the Snaps Comedy Club on September 13th. So that was what led me to the concert post, or no, the comic book this morning, is because it wasn't giving me a STS Guys concert flyer. So I'm like, all right, what about a comic book? For some reason, it let me do the comic book. It just didn't let me do a concert flyer. But another thing for you to mess around with, if you want to make some, early 2000s style punk rock flyers, ChatGPT will do that for you too.
Well, I'm just thinking like there's so much you can do. Like there's like you can do a whole bunch of stuff. And then
I get like the AI art, people don't like it, but like I can't draw, but I can have ideas.
Yeah,
I'm really good at ideas.
Yeah,
I just can't execute. So right, and you get a little better at the prompts every time too. So yeah, like I can't draw, but I can suggest things, and ChatGPT.
Well, here's the thing, and it's all iterative too, right? So it's like it's not even like hey, you can't even like have like an idea and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go hire someone to do this. Like, but you're gonna get one shot at it. So unless it's basically like perfect in that one shot, you're not gonna be able to hone it and refine it. Versus now, right? You can like, oh hey, I like that, but make it look more like Dale Gribble. Or hey, I like that, but add this in. Or hey, I like that, but do this.
Add more Texas.
Exactly. Give me 100% more Texas.
Yep. But it knows what that means, right? Its vision might not be exactly what my vision is, but sometimes it's better. Like, yeah, I was impressed, especially after it messed up the spelling really bad. I'm like, it redeemed itself and gave me a nice looking Dale Gribble. I don't know why it doesn't know what Joseph looks like, but it didn't know what Joseph looked like. And I don't know why like King of the Hill art was fine, but then again, like STS Guys was getting flagged for copyright. I don't know what ChatGPT's doing or what's okay and what's not okay. Yeah, but I'm just happy Dale Gribble was okay.
Well, so like they, after that whole like Studio Ghibli thing that went on, they like cranked up the generation for stuff, like where they made stuff weird. Okay. And I think this made like so super like hypersensitive, and as I said with some things, like
yeah, well, and it's kind of to your point, like how you were able to coach it to be like, hey, don't have one person work on this for 90 minutes. Let's try multiple people. Like it's all in how you word it too. And like once you get it going, it seems like you can tweak the images more so than like create a new image. Like if you get stuck on that, make something else and then try to tweak the prompt to get it to do what you want. Like there's an art to might not be an artistic art, but there's an art to getting the ChatGPT prompts the way that to force it to go through, right? To kind of trick it into doing what you want.
No, it's now, man. Now I have all these ideas. Like, and also like, I actually like the idea of the cards. I will actually want to make legitimate trading cards now.
Yeah, I started that this week too, and I got stuck. I was right. I've been buying and selling a lot of college football cards the last year, so I was trying to make my own college football cards of people who didn't have a card. And then after it was rolling, and I got a really nice one or decent one. It got flagged for a copyright, and it wouldn't let me do it anymore. Like it was an ASU guy. So I wasn't even saying Sun Devils. I just said Arizona State. It had it in the nice Arizona State font. Like, it was good. And then it just kind of crapped out and wouldn't let me move forward. Like, so I pivoted to concert flyers. But yeah, that's kind of where I was going to. If you do investigate that and you find someone who prints them well, that's what I'm looking for too. I need someone who will print.
I actually may have a person for that.
Cool.
So there in one of my Facebook groups, and then there's this guy who does like these custom cards for like autographs, like to take to
cons, right? Yeah.
Like that for people who don't want to like carry around like huge items.
Yeah.
So there's
many possibilities for that.
I think there's some possibilities there.
Yeah. No, that would be great, right? In even if ChatGPT doesn't do things perfect, like, I've got okay Photoshop skills. Like, I can tweak things to get them to work sometimes too. So the card thing would be nice. I don't know if anybody else is going to care enough to buy them, but I would enjoy making them.
Oh, I would 100% enjoy making them.
King of the Hill, like all that stuff. Just because, yeah, I don't even care if anybody buys it. Like, I would just enjoy making it and making it available.
Like, are you kidding me? I like, part of me also wants to pay like the $200 something for that new Google one. Have you seen the videos?
Yeah, with the videos, is that how much it is? I hadn't.
Like,
I had seen
examples.
Yeah, I had seen examples. I didn't know how much it cost, but I feel like you can make some money.
Yeah, like
you can make some money.
It's spooky real.
Yeah,
like,
it's good.
Like, it's really, really good. You get the right ideas. I said in there.
Yeah.
I think you can make some money.
And follow through with it and like have a plan and use that as like your content. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's dangerous. Like, you don't need to put your face in the camera. You get right, like we always said, like, right when we were trying hard to make the YouTube content, like unboxing videos and stuff, like, but like 4 guys, we're not going to get that many views. But you got a girl, like, you just make an AI girl, and then all of a sudden, like, yeah, she can talk about comic books and people will watch. Oh, all that stuff.
Yeah, come on, look at that. Like, yeah, look at this. Like, come on.
Well done, Jeremy. That
like, in 2 seconds. Like,
yep.
I'm like,
yep, that is amazing. It's a very similar font to the STS Guys one that it made for me too. I like that. It's very similar. Where the is a little bit smaller than STS Guys for whatever reason. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on. Like, this it needs to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally. Even that would be cool too. Like, just for us to have, like, right. I would take a superhero Texas STS Guys card 100%.
Like, I mean, come on. That'd be like,
it's
how
fun.
awesome is that?
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's fun.
Like, I think this one's better than the.
Yeah, that one's okay too. But I don't like his costume.
I don't like his costume.
The colors are kind of. I was trying to do like Texas flag.
Yeah, it's trying to do the Texas flag on the costume.
Yeah, that doesn't work as good. But I mean, like, if you ignore the colors, everything else about it's pretty good. It's just the colors don't work. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah,
right?
This is gonna happen.
Yeah,
this is gonna happen. All right. Well, while I'm screen sharing, I do have to share one other cool thing.
Cool.
Crap. Let me share this tab instead. Cool. I did do a pre-order. I said for something.
Yeah, a Terminator something.
Yeah, you gotta. So they came out. So Blitzway came out with a small drop of like 500 of these things.
Okay.
I'm like, I had to have it. Of the 800, but it freaking moves.
What?
Yeah,
That's cool. How big is
the
it?
head articulates and does like all like the turns. Like, I'm like, okay, it got me. I'm like it was cool enough by itself, but the fact that it also has like motors in it and it freaking moves.
Yeah, the eyes light
It's
up.
pretty
Of
awesome.
course, like that's cool. Is it what scale is it? How big is it?
1-to-1.
Oh, oh. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
yeah, that's
so
cool.
it's,
That is a statement piece.
yeah, so it's here, let me,
That's awesome. I'm very happy for you.
But yeah, so this it's yeah, so it's literally 1-to-1.
Yeah. Okay.
Scale.
All right. That is epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's cool. It's huge. But like it's big, fairly limited, right? Like it's gonna hold its value too. So it's
Well,
cool.
so a very similar one like years ago.
Oh, okay.
Sold out like instantly. The sideshow one, like it's going for like quadruple the cost of what it originally sold for.
Yeah.
But the fact that this one freaking
cool.
moves.
Yeah, no, that's cool, right? You enjoy it, but it's always nice to get something that hey, you can enjoy that. But in 5 years, if you don't want it, somebody else will be happy to have it too. But it's pretty cool. It definitely feels like I said, like a statement piece, right? You put it in the right spot when you go check out your comic room upstairs, and like it's just going to be there. Like that's cool.
Like it was one of those things to where I'm like, stupid Facebook ad.
Yes. Well done. Right?
I'm like the algorithm got me. The algorithm told me got me.
Yep.
And then
Jeremy
like
would like
last
this.
night and it's already sold out.
Oh, okay, cool, good. Yeah, see, good thing you saw it when you did then.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
they dropped it last night and then
Very cool.
out of stock already. So yeah, so it was went pretty fast, but
yeah. You know what else went pretty fast that we did not verbally talk about on here? We got tickets to the Thrill Joy party at San Diego Comic-Con. So that was cool. Shout out to Eventbrite for to me a flawless sale. I'm undefeated with like Fun Days tickets through Eventbrite and now this Thrill Joy party. So I'm a fan of Eventbrite. I wish Fun Days would have never moved off of it. We would have got to go last year. And I hadn't been on Eventbrite for a couple of years, right? So I had to re-add my credit card information. So I donated $1 to Yoga in the Desert in Mesa, Arizona. $1 well spent because the next morning locked in and got us 2 tickets to Brian Mariotti's Thrill Joy party. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool. What's up, Dusty? Good to see you, man.
Dusty.
Wait,
Dusty bought his first hot toy today.
Oh, he did. Dusty.
Nice.
Which hot toy did you buy?
Yeah, which hot toy?
Yeah. So
also, it's a very dangerous path, so I hope you're prepared.
Yeah, beware. So I'm excited. Great, a bunch of other people shared that they got Thrill Joy tickets too. So I think it's going to be the usual kind of Funko family crowd. Just like I think I said this last episode too. It's like mom and dad got divorced, and now we get 2 Christmases. So
exactly,
no Fun Days because it's going to be in Hollywood, and like we're not going. But hey, we get we can get a Thrill Joy party and Funmaker Inc. Saturday too. So
hey, I'm all for hey Manny. No, I'm like I said when you said like, hey, do you want to go this thing? I'm like, yeah.
I hesitated. Ian said he didn't care. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I figured I'd ask you. And like, if you didn't care, I like whatever. But it's something to do. Like, I guarantee you, Friday night will be like, wish we could have went. Like, right, just to hang out and see people. And probably get some cool stuff. Like
Yeah,
I think
like
Brian's gonna like Brian Merriday. Not sure what happened to Funko, but at the core of who he is, he's a good guy. I feel like he's a good guy who likes to make his customers happy. He's gonna have he's gonna show everybody a good time. You need to, right? Like this is your new company. You probably gonna get some attention if you have a nice party. And right, you want to do well. You want to make people happy and excited for Thrill Joy. I don't know what it's called, Bash at the Beach, something like that, like Beach Party 2.0. So
hey, I'm looking forward to it. No, Manny, I'm going to the Thrill Joy party, not the Dreams one. So
yeah,
I'm going to Dad's Christmas, but not Mom's.
Yeah. Manny, did you get tickets to the Thrill Joy party? I don't remember if I saw if you did. I know you're going to Dreams, but and Dusty got the deluxe version of Boba Fett from the TV show. Comes with 2 figures for $180. That is awesome. I think that 100% needs one of these.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That was hot. That's hot. That is really hot.
So hot.
So hot. That's awesome. All right, cool. Manny's going to be at Thrill Joy too, so we will see you there.
See ya.
They're both at the same place. It is. I think it's the hotel we almost stayed at, Jeremy. Like
oh, really?
Right there. Yeah, it's literally like there's 2 hotels right there. It's right at the same hotel, so maybe that one wouldn't have been so bad, but it's a 15-minute walk from where we're going to be at, or a possible Uber ride, depending on how we feel. But yeah, it's pretty close. Like no complaints at all.
No, I've been waiting. I'm kind of shocked that there hasn't been a stream of information for like Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you saw anything cool yet, but because there's been very little. But
because I actually had to play around with getting access back to our domain controlled inbox because
email,
I want to be ready, so that way I can email the people so I can get us in some offsites.
Good call. I do not have that. I probably need to talk to Scott, but I'm glad that as long as you have it, we should be good.
After the when we were on a few weeks ago and he was saying he had trouble logging in, I'm like, okay, let me just do this ahead of time, just because that is going to be coming up where we're going to have to, like I said, utilize that email to correspond with some people. So I'm like, hey,
that's good. It's way better than the Gmail, so it's good.
Yeah, they believe you then. Like I said,
yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Like the stupid thing, like the stupid thing is like, there's so many people and companies who still have a Gmail. Like there's a toy store that opened up like in Mesa. Like like last week, Instagram sponsored ad got me. They're like, hey, you might like the store. I'm like, I do like the store. I haven't stopped yet. But like, they're like, hey, like contact us. Our email is whatever at gmail.com. I'm like, come on, guys. Like get your domain, get your 365 email. Like it's worth it. Manny got tickets. Awesome. Glad that somebody was able to help you out. And I'm not sure what comes out end of June. The news? Yeah, like I was just going to say, we're a week away from June, right? Today is May 24th. So there should be some things starting to come out the next, couple weeks, hopefully. I want to see some exclusives. I know we're not going to get panels for a while, but I'd like to see some good exclusives that get me excited. But
I want to see some exclusives. I honestly, like, even beyond the exclusives, I'm like, I want the offsite contacts just so I want to lock in our spots. Like I want to make sure I can get to the the Hulu animation domination line, because I'm like, that's gold.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. And and we said last week too, or last episode, right? Like there's gonna be, even if it's just like a cardboard cutout of King of the Hill, there's gonna be something King of the Hill there, and there's a chance that there might be some type of giveaway. Like last year was pins and that one squishy guy from Solar Opposites. Like there could be something King of the Hill related to, which would be amazing.
Oh, I would.
A free King of the Hill thing would be great.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. So and Manny's right. End of June. It always feels like it takes forever, but there's got to be some things starting to trickle out the next week or two. right? Like usually, like I know some of the people do their exclusives like pretty early to get some of the attention. And Toddland had a bunch of like I'm on a King of the Hill kick clearly. But Toddland had some King of the Hill stuff last time, so I'm sure they'll have even more.
I remember that's the stuff I
yeah,
ordered.
yeah, exactly. Just give me that, and I'll be happy. Right? Give me some revival stuff, and like that would be cool. And we'll see what else comes out. It looks like I did see like Funko did tickets for like Funko Bill, like priority access or whatever through their rewards program. So I'm guessing they're going to have their multiple booths set up again this year. So maybe there'll be some good surprises there too. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm just like, again, right? Like them doing.
I'm hoping for a surprise, like something cool. Like I don't something unexpected that I can't even think of right now. My expectations are very low, but like maybe there would be something cool there.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Manny wants to know if we talked about the new Mission Impossible movie. We have not. I don't think we have seen it.
And we have not seen it. I probably won't talk about it because I don't care. Not that I'm not putting down anybody who does. But I have literally never seen past the first movie.
Oh, okay.
And I'm honestly not even sure
yeah.
The first movie.
I know I've saw a couple of them. I don't think I saw the last one though. Like I'm positive I didn't see the most recent one.
I'm not the hugest Tom Cruise fan.
Yeah.
Because Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise. Like Tom Cruise
unique.
Is like what's basically The Rock, like right. So it's The Rock in this movie.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's never basically like I have a hard time believing him as any other character besides The Rock. Kind of like Tom Cruise, right? Like so Tom Cruise in any movie that he's in, he's always the same type of character.
Yeah.
I said whether it's the guy from Minority Report or the guy from Mission Impossible or any other movie that he plays like the same type of character in every single movie. So you could almost basically say like, hey, this Tom Cruise is like life story like told through movies. And you could basically like link all these movies together, like I said, if you wanted to, and you could theoretically do it.
Right. It could be the same character moving throughout these universes.
It's like there's this video out there. I'll have to share it with you. Maybe you've seen it. I mean, someone out there has actually seen it, where they connected. So the guy who plays Carl Winslow. So where they connected basically, it's like I was like, and he's been in like multiple movies where he's been a cop.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So like he was in Die Hard. He was in another movie. I forgot it off the top of my head. But anyway, they're basically
when he was a cop in Family Matters.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
No, that's where this kind of takes the twist at, right? So basically, they say like, hey, in this first movie, right? And I forgot what movie it was. I'll have to look it up. Like in the movie, he actually kills a kid in the movie. And then he basically messes up from being a cop. And then he was in I forgot that he was in Ghostbusters as well. He was a cop in Ghostbusters.
Nice.
So then like he's in the room when Spengler is basically explaining the whole like containment system with the Twinkie. And then that goes into Die Hard, where he's basically buying a whole bunch of Twinkies, and like
that's a weird.
It links all these movies together in a weird way. And then at the very end, he's like, hey, he didn't get any credit for basically trying to save the day. His boss took the credit, and that's what caused him to snap. And then so he created this fictional world inside his head where everything was perfect, which was Family Matters. Okay. And then the kid he killed from the very first movie is the Steve Urkel. It's the manifestation of Steve Urkel. Okay. It's trying to break down his reality. Like the way they linked all this together with story, I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, that's amazing.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. Good times. But Manny likes the Mission Impossible movies. That's cool. Like I don't know. Like I probably won't watch it. The other movie that I probably won't watch, at least not right away, is Thunderbolts.
I saw it.
Did you? Yeah, we were gonna go yesterday. Like we didn't plan it like much in advance. Just like the afternoon, I'm like, hey, we should go see Thunderbolts because we hadn't seen it yet. But then I guess my wife looked, and it was in the small theater, and most of the seats were sold. So she's like, I didn't want to go. She's like, I don't want to go. We'll just wait for Disney Plus. So I guess we're waiting for Disney Plus on that one. I'm glad you saw it. Did you like it? Like, what did you think about Thunderbolts? I feel like the overall reception was like, maybe not the greatest, but it was better than a lot of the more recent.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I liked it better than Thor: Love and Thunder. I liked it better than Eternals. I liked it a hell of a lot better than the Marvels. I didn't even finish.
There's some duds. Yeah.
The
the bar was low, but at least it was good enough.
Yeah, the bar was low. But no, it was good. Like I said, was it like, hey? Because I think this is like I saw so many videos like, oh, the MCU is so bad. It's the savior. Oh, yeah, it's not that. I'm like
better.
The bar's so low. If that's basically the defining factor of that. No, but it was good. Like I said, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like overly spectacular, but it was good. Like it was a good movie. Like,
will you watch it again on Disney Plus?
If there's nothing else,
if you're
to watch.
bored, yeah. Like if you're bored, yeah.
If I'm bored, yeah. If I'm bored and it's between that and King of the Hill, I'd probably still watch King of the Hill.
Yeah, fair.
But no, like I said, it was good. Is it the best movie that I've seen recently? No. So like, probably the best movie I've seen recently was The Accountant 2.
Okay.
That was really good.
I think, yeah.
Because I really like the first movie.
I think you might have mentioned it. I have not seen that 1 or 2.
It's really good. Yeah. It's,
yeah. No, I have not seen either of those. But Rotten Tomatoes and stuff.
I think you like it's a good twisty, actiony, like I said, story.
American action thriller per Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good story.
Yeah.
No, they came out with the second one, and then the second one was, like I said, I didn't have high expectations, but I was curious to see it. But it was actually surprisingly good.
That's cool. I might have to try to catch that one when it's streaming. It's still in the theaters, looks like.
You can watch the first one on HBO.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it'll probably be on HBO here pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely. You have to watch, like, it's one where you have to watch the first one for the second one to make sense.
Okay. Yeah. I was just curious, like, it's like I Googled it and it's showing showtimes, and it's late, so it's only showing today's showtimes. But tomorrow, there are 2 showtimes at the theater close to me: a 9 a.m. showing and a 9:50 p.m. showing. Nothing in between. Seems very random. So if you want to go extremely early on a Sunday, for 9 a.m., you can go. Or you want to stay out kind of late for a Sunday. I mean, Monday's a holiday, I guess, but just seemed like 2 times where I'm not choosing to go to the movies at 9 a.m. or 9:50 p.m. But whatever.
Yeah, such weird time.
Very random, right? And only 2 showings.
Well, I guess there was a whole bunch of movies that dropped, so it's probably like
it's getting forced out.
It didn't the new live action like Lilo and Stitch drop.
Yes, yeah, that seems to be fairly popular too, at least in the grand scheme of like live action movies.
Speaking of that, right? Like, I got someone else in my household now. I said into hot toys. Because of this. I said that they just announced and dropped, or not dropped, but put up for
available
pre-order.
Okay, that's cool.
And it's fully articulated, like it's
life size Stitch, and it looks like, right, I've seen the trailers.
Yeah,
the little fuzzy guy. It looks exactly like the one from the movie. Yeah, like you can make him hula dance and surf.
You can
sunglasses. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
Well, that, and then like I said, it kind of looks like my French bulldog. So like,
all right, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so I said it's
They'll be buddies.
here's what I was shocked at though, right?
Yeah.
$215. Like it was cheaper than like any other hot toy that I've
Yeah.
ever bought.
Okay. Interesting. That's not bad. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Like easier to sculpt. Maybe. I don't know because it's bigger. I don't know.
I don't know. Like it was.
But it's
was
bigger.
weird.
Like
so you
right,
you could,
beefier. Like
yeah. So
I
like
don't know.
you go to like a Jack Sparrow, right?
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
$330.
Yep.
I said for a Jack Sparrow, but
Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of is it's got more detail.
yeah.
And like more sculpting where
Yeah,
Stitch is
so,
just a guy or an alien, but right, like it's just like kind of a fancy stuffed animal.
Yeah, a fancy stuffed animal.
Yeah. Yeah. One good question, Manny. We're gonna have to do a follow-up, Jeremy, when you find out when you get him in hand.
I'll let you
what it's
know
made of.
in 2026.
Yeah. Oh god. By the time Lilo and Stitch 2 live action,
Yeah,
is starting to come out.
like all hot toys.
Yeah.
It said it follows the same thing of like, guess what? That's gonna be a while.
That's cool though. Yeah, very cool. Well, she'll have to find a good spot for her new Stitch when he shows up next year. Like, oh yeah, I remember really wanting this. I really liked this movie. Cool.
She's like she has no even no desire to even see the movie.
No, okay. She's like because it looks like the dog. All right. Cool. Hey, whatever. She's the cartoon though, right? Like
no.
She's never seen the cartoon either.
No.
Oh. I mean, it's a good movie. You should probably watch. You should probably at least watch the cartoon.
Yeah, well,
It's
I'll wait for it to hit streaming, and then we'll check it out.
Yeah. It looks.
Yeah, I know. It's because like there's a couple mannerisms that one of my dogs does. Like it legit looks like Stitch. Like
yeah, cool. I like it. I think Ed's wife Jessica really likes Stitch too. If I'm not mistaken, she's got a bunch of Stitch stuff, but the cartoon Stitch isn't what your family's out there. They need You need the live action Stitch.
Yeah, you need the realism.
When you get the mannerisms from that guy. So
exactly.
That's cool. I think that's all I could think of. Is there anything else going on? Watch anything?
No, like literally not been up to anything else. Like I said, besides work and
yeah,
that's it.
So it might be like 3 weeks, but in 3 weeks, the next episode, right, 278, we will be able to react to some type of King of the Hill footage. So that'll be good, right? There'll be something to react to. It's going to be very much delayed by several weeks, probably, but that's okay because next time we have a podcast, we're talking about
yes, I am
revival.
I am anxiously awaiting that. It just like, man, this concert fell at such an opportune time because I'm like,
it's all right.
We'll
see what happens. It's
yeah.
The show will still come out in a couple months. Like it's all right. Yeah, I know, not perfect timing, but it's coming. We'll have something for next time, and still like putting like to help put it out in the universe. Or the SDCC blog did do like, hey, these are the movies that we think might have panels. These are the TV shows we might have panels, and they put King of the Hill right there with like Bob's Burgers and stuff, just like we were. So, I mean, I think the universe is going to make it happen, and it's going to be okay. Yeah. See, Manny's on board. That's all we need. It'll totally make it.
They're going to do it. I said, here's the thing. That's what I want. I'm like, I will drop everything. I will go to a King. I will break all of my Comic-Con rules. I said, if there's a King of the Hill panel, that needs to happen. And then if there happens to be, a signing, I said,
that's when it's going to get interesting.
That's when it's going to get interesting because at that point in time, I'm probably spending stupid money on stuff.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there.
If they are there, I'm hoping. Remember that one year when like we ran into like everybody from Teen Titans Go, at the Manchester. Like, I'm really hoping like the King of the Hill people are staying like at our hotel, and we maybe just happen to ride the elevator with Mike Judge. Like, there's a greater than 0% chance that could happen. So
that would be.
Like, I would love a chance encounter with with anybody from that cast who happened to show.
Manny wants to catch that lawyer at the movies panel. Yes,
we will watch for it.
It needs to happen.
It was bad timing last year. I forget what it was up against. But we'll have to check the panel schedule to see what those lawyers are up to. They would be disappointed if we didn't show them. There could always be another serial panel too, because I know Mike Becker did that last year too. And again, bad timing. We weren't able to attend, but I would imagine that's back. And there's got to be a Rakamoto Funmaker Inc. thingy panel too, plus Thrill Joy. Oh God. That's pretty good actually. That's pretty good. I like the kind of Superman logo with the microphone. Well done. And the headphones.
And the headphones that I didn't even ask for in the prompt.
It's pretty.
Did it?
It's pretty good. Yeah, hey, he's a podcaster. You're right. He's got to have headphones, and it's got to have a mic somehow. But it can't be holding a mic. That would be weird. So of course the super emblem is a microphone, like a nice one too, right? Like the nice clip arty. Yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to make these.
I'm still gonna make us cards. Like I want to. We're gonna get some cards.
That would be cool. All right, good times. I'm gonna click some buttons because we like to click buttons. We clicked the Hot Toys one already. Shout out to the YouTube chat. It's the best. And because we've said Texas like 50 times. Yeehaw! And because we can't wait to see our friends at San Diego Comic-Con.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Good times.
It is good times. I can't wait.
One more thing. Like I was thinking, right? Like I was talking about the King of the Hill revival and how it's coming up and how we'll talk about the trailer or whatever they show during the next episode. But I think when the new episodes officially drop, I think we pause everything else and we just recap each episode of the King of the Hill revival. I think we pivot to officially.
I think we pivot to King of the Hill podcast.
King of the Hill podcast. Yeah.
I will dissect that. We will do deep like emotional, like I said, deep emotional things. Like it's going to happen,
and it's entirely possible that after those, I don't know, 10, 20 episodes, whatever it is, air, we might just start over at episode 1 of the original series and just keep going from there too. I feel like that might be a thing because we've talked about that before. Maybe just like, hey, wait, like there's no topic, we'll just talk about a King of the Hill episode. I think this revival, it might be the next generation of the STS Guys podcast.
Oof, that needs,
because why not? We can still talk about like, hey, we saw this Marvel movie, or hey, you bought this hot toy, but then we'll just go back to Bobby Hill and Tom Landry Middle School. Oh, they're probably like, there might not be a Tom Landry Middle School. I have so many questions.
Like that's like man, I think
somebody's got to, right? They always got to drive by the middle school or something.
Okay. Well, thank you, ChatGPT. So, some possible names. Dang old podcast man, the Propaniacs. Okay, whatever. The hell have here. I said that's my purse. Pocket Sand Radio. The Arlen Audio Hour.
Ooh, that's not bad too.
The Strickland Pro Podcast. Yep. 4 beers on a fence. Okay. Give me 10
The
more.
Propaniacs is good, but it's been done in the show. Like it's a really good name, but I mean they did it. They came up with it.
All right, let's see what else. Let's get 10 higher quality names. Live from Rainy Street, the Arlen Dispatch, Pocket Sand Weekly.
It really likes Pocket Sand.
It really likes Pocket Sand. Gribble Me This,
That's so
Welcome to
bad.
the king of the cast.
Eh. Yupcast. Straight out of Arlen. Straight out of Arlen's not bad. Arlen Dispatch. That's not awful either, right? Because that was the newspaper. Yeah. I like
Propane and propaganda.
that sounds way too political.
The Arlen Archives.
It's not bad.
Rainy Street Roundup. Man, it really likes Pocket Sand.
The Pocket Sand Sessions. That's my purse. I don't know you. Buy the Boom Hour.
Oh, the Boom Hour. The Boom Hour.
Not Boom Hour. Boom Hour.
The Boom Hour.
I like it.
The
All
Boom Hour.
So, all right, yeah, we'll figure this out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But
Anyways,
that's
I
gotta
like
happen.
it. I feel like it needs to. Manny, you probably just need to start over. King of the Hill. It's all good. Or just jump in the middle. The first season's okay, but like after like season 2 or 3, it gets really good.
Start at season 3 going forward. Season 3 forward. Like the first couple seasons, like season 3 forward.
I mean, there's good episodes, but like I could see like if you're not totally into it, you might stop watching it if you started episode 1.
Yeah.
Right. Like
first seasons, it's rougher.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I think he was way in. It was on like a long time, so I'm sure like unless you were like, especially like right, we kind of grew up with it, so like life happened in between, and like you
like
probably
season 1 of South Park, right? Like so, like you can't have season, I said season 17 of South Park without having season 1 of South Park. Season 1 of South Park kind of sucks. Like if anybody's like honest with themselves,
same with like The Simpsons, right? Like it's got nostalgic elements to it, but I mean, it's not the best. That's what King of the Hill is too. Like, I feel like I can only think of the first episode, right? When Bob's playing baseball and gets hit in the eye with the ball, and the social worker comes to the house and stuff. Like, there's good things about it, but yeah, if you were to watch it now, starting fresh, like it's probably not the best. And there's I don't even remember how many seasons there were of 13. Yeah, 13 seasons, 259 episodes. So, I mean, you could have been Manny could have watched the first 8 seasons and missed the last 5. It was on for a while. I just finished a rewatch this week. That last season, the last 2 seasons, very good. Especially that last season though, for like wrapping up, it's a really good season. That's where the Arlen Barn episode came from. Who doesn't love a good meatloaf sandwich? It also makes me really want a meatloaf sandwich, but I don't know where to get one.
Man, that sounds amazing.
I saw like last thing. I saw like an Instagram reel or TikTok or something saying like, what's Dale's guy name? Octavio. Like how Octavio was like the first DoorDash driver because he brought the sandwich to Hank for him because he didn't want to wait there. Because he didn't like the atmosphere. Like I saw that. I appreciated that, right? Like Octavio was the first DoorDash ever. And he took a bite out of the sandwich. Totally accurate. All right, good times. Start it, Manny. We'll talk about it. You can come on. You can come on the new Boom Hour podcast. You can be a special guest. Tell us your thoughts. Who's your favorite character?
We can have newbies on there. We can do so much. We can do so much with that.
I like it. All
right. So for episode 277, I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
And we're the STS guys. Soon to be the Boom Hour. Have a good night, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.